A Day with Caleb. We are here at the Cortland Grand Hotel for the Rangerstop Pop Convention, all about Power Rangers. And we are in Atlanta, if you couldn't tell already. So let's get our day pass. We're only here for one day, and go in and meet some celebrities. Apparently you have to walk all the way around to the front to get in, so I'll flash pictures of who all is going to be here. Unfortunately, Victor Freeze in the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie canceled last minute, but that's okay. We have some great guests, including the voice of Rita, Goldberg from the Mighty Ducks and Heavyweights, and a Spider-Man voice actor, a couple others. So let's head on inside. And here's the official sign: Rangerstop and Popcorn.
Let's go! Go Rangers! Go Rangers! What? Go Rangers! Go Rangers! Go Rangers! There ain't no party like the Party Ranger party because the Party Rangers are don't stop. Somebody say ho! 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 Anybody! Anybody! Somebody! Scream! Party Rangers, so let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to day 2 of Rangerstop and Pop. Let's get it.
We have a memorial for JDF here, who recently passed. Just got my wristband and we are going in. We have a bunch of anime, and then of course the Rangers down the line here with Beast Morphers at the end. I'm looking for Erin Cahill. I haven't seen a poster for her yet. Then of course we have the OG Power Rangers right here, mixed in with the Power Ranger remake, RJ, and of course we already got Barbara Goodson. Then JDF's daughter, Sky, along with some more OG Power Rangers. Okay, we found Erin. She does not have a poster, but she is setting up right now.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I can't believe you still have that.
You were my favorite host.
Thank you. Thank you. What's your name again?
Caleb.
Caleb.
C-A-L-E-B.
Thank you, Caleb. You want me to sign it to you, Caleb?
Yes, if
oh
you would.
Oh my gosh. Right on the front?
Yeah, on the front.
Oh, Caleb. Thank you so much.
Might be your only one today, but...
Honestly, it might be. I think it might be my only one so far in life.
Really?
Maybe one or two others.
Okay.
Maybe. Wow, Caleb. Thank you so much.
We just met Najee, who is Spider-Man Miles Morales in the video game and in Ultimate Spider-Man. I hope super cool. Didn't get any video because we were just vibing, talking for like 15 minutes, talking about MomoCon a few weeks ago being the same night as Ed Sheeran.
He's such a character.
Yeah, he's so. I would like to switch with Drew, but it would have to be this or this. Drew has a superpower, yeah. I have pictures, I was telling the girls, I have pictures from like behind the scenes pictures of us off on set, but every other picture is Drew sleeping. Every other picture. Yeah, he was leaning. We filmed at the zoo. He was leaning up against the fence, sleeping, standing up. You guys remember that? Was it not a human character though, dreaming about that legendary battle from the beginning of the long? Maybe he just played that up. He might just play that throughout the season. So it's every time he goes off, he's thinking about finding other ones. I know that scene he was actually sleeping. Give it up really quickly, my friends, for the cast of Power Rangers Super Marathon!
I am here stating
They do.
Music one more time. I'm gonna bring on a few of my friends. From Power Rangers Once and Always, please welcome Karen Ashley! Robo Rita! And the Pink Ranger, Catherine and coming all the way from the Sirius system in another galaxy is the one and only Green Steel Ranger, Black Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, an amazing guy. Please welcome Johnny Outlaw!
It wouldn't be tradition if I didn't walk in late. Should I come back in a few minutes?
Yeah, come back. Boys, ladies, let me hear ya!
Power Rangers! Go, go, Power Rangers! Go, go, Power Rangers! Mighty Morphin Power Rangers!
Oh man, the cast of Power Rangers Once and Always, let me hear it for them. Once and Always, so great to have all of you back in that particular storyline. That was all-encompassing of all the Ranger generations, but most especially the ones we loved as kids. I'm so glad all of you were in it. And I'm gonna come to each of you, most especially Barbara. It's so rare to get to have an experience with you at one of these events.
The Queen, or should I say the Empress?
The Empress of Rita! So, Rita, for all of these years now, when you first start, 10,000 years after, the past 10,000 years you played Rita. No, but the fact that you got that so long ago, it was the voice acting, and several years ago I was lucky enough to do a panel with you, and when they were putting the show together, it was like, oh, okay, you're the witch, you're the blue guy, you're the short blue guy, and you're the gold guy. You know, in the monster world now. 30 years later, you're back and you're saying, Rita, again, you need that iconic voice to play this character. How were you approached, and was it even a hesitation for you?
There was absolutely no hesitation. There was shock. It was through my agents I got an email saying they want you for the 30th anniversary special to do Rita. And then we just, they worked with me and worked out the contract. And it was pretty simple. It was like, I was shocked. I had no clue what the storyline was. I didn't know it was a Robo Rita. I didn't know. Well, I was curious as to how she became a robot. I mean, I don't think that was ever explained.
At least in the episode, they did go back and explain it. So
They did?
there was a possibility.
Can you tell me? Because I.
Steve Garcia as Rocky the Red Ranger.
Yeah.
That's so amazing. That's good. Now, you and Catherine were both in that episode of Ninja Steel a few years ago.
Yes.
But your parts weren't that long.
Yeah, we were basically glorified extras in that one.
Yeah, it was about Jason, and it was a great story for him. But this one, everybody I feel like got a little bit to shine in this story, even whether it was morphed or unmorphed. You got to fire the bow that destroyed the big thing. Everybody saw it, right? If they didn't, you shouldn't be here. No, but like Rocky fought a monster, destroys it all. Everybody.
And we got to see the fight scene in the juice bar with
I was
the
gonna
buddies.
say, you had
That was
real
fire.
stuff.
That was fire.
Yeah.
brought back a lot of memories for sure.
Yeah, and your first time working with Walter Jones. Right?
Yeah, and first time on the actual camera, yeah.
Turning as the amazing Pink Ranger in that same special back at Ninja Steel, but back here now with a much larger role. We're glad you stepped into the Pink Ranger role for this one. It seemed pretty fun and enjoyable, but a lot of your character was almost developing more, it felt like, for you and JJ, or for the character of JJ in the future. When you were doing the script, and you remember from the last one, did you ever think, hey, maybe there'll be more for this character down the line, or is there any hope for that for you?
Yeah, the script changed quite a lot from the very first one to what we ended up with. But I would love to see them explore JJ becoming a ranger and taking his father's, position.
Father and mother.
Yeah, father and mother, but
Lovely people.
Glorified extras.
Basically.
Give it up for the
And that is comedic timing.
More Aisha.
Spa Rangers.
The Spa Rangers, yeah, you guys are spa coordinators.
We were working at the local spa, and I was doing massages on the side, little mani-pedi.
That's why these whole different shows.
Yeah, whole different show.
It makes sense.
You thought it was SPA, it was spa, for real. Like really spa. Much like SPD. They had no clue. We were just on a space patrol. So there was nothing. So his questions actually made them go, oh, they can't be SPD, so they're SPA. So that happened because you asked them the questions, John.
We tell this story, so I wonder if I should do it. Okay. All right. Okay. So. All right. So there's this scene where we're at this lake that we used to film at all the time. At Castaic Lake that we used to film out there. And there was this scene where he was in like full clothes, and we were all standing in a line in front of him, and he had to turn around and run and jump into the lake for some reason. Do you remember this episode at all? I don't remember what episode it was or whatever, right? But I see him standing in front. He knows he's gonna jump right into the water in no time flat. Yes. Oh, that was from the movie. So no, they did it another time too, then, because all of a sudden I just see his leg is just getting wet, and it's just so basically he quickly was before they called action, he just stood in front of us and he just peed his pants and then ran into the and I wanted to tell that story before, and he was like, don't tell that story.
I've told this story.
Oh, you told it? Okay.
I've told this story while he was with me on a panel. It was the Turbo movie. Yeah. And it was you guys were were super cold or whatever, and so we had to shoot this thing. He made us jump off of this. The producers made us jump off of this.
So he did it more than once then.
But yeah, he was right in front. He was right in front of me. And I'm looking at him, and he's staring at me. And he was asking them to go to the bathroom, and they were like, no, they're being really mean to us. And they forced us to jump off that 16-foot. Yeah, kind of. So I try to swim around him, and I'm like, what are you doing? Jason Frank.
Yeah, Jason Frank.
Well, there you go. That was my favorite moment.
Sour Patch Kid. He'd do something really bad and you'd want to punch him, and then he would do something sweet.
That was a perfect name for
Sour Patch, yeah. Total Sour Patch. Really the time we actually got to get to know each other. Because we got on the show, we'd only been on the show maybe 6 weeks. I mean, it was we were hustling to get some episodes done so we could leave for the movie. So then when we got to Australia, it was the 6 of us in a foreign country, we had nobody there. We just had each other, and everybody was, brand new. And
yeah, you two were especially young. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They were at least a couple of years younger than the rest of us.
Only a couple months out of high school. We barely graduated. We're on the other side of the world. So that was the time when we just got to laugh and we got to know each other. And I felt at that moment, that's when we became friends. And he would throw water up, so for a week they thought he was sneezing on them. And they were so pissed.
They were pissed.
They were because they
They'd
couldn't
be carrying big lights and stuff, and he'd go.
And they couldn't say nothing to him because
they couldn't say nothing. Yeah.
He was one of the lead actors in the movie, so they were just and so we were stop it! They're being mean to us now because they hate us. They literally hated
Yeah,
That's what
he's the kind
Sour
of person
Patch.
who would prank somebody and not be like, just kidding. It was like, just let it keep going. It's like, you gotta let people know that was.
When does it end, right?
I talking as the Green Ranger, and he didn't see me, and I ran up behind him and jumped on his back. Because I felt like it, you know? I didn't know who it was, and he's looking, and then he just like gave me a piggyback ride. He just went with it, you know? He was always like that. I'd go to his table, and he would do, wait, let's do a video. We've got an evil woman here, and we're both evil, and there's some video of that on YouTube somewhere.
But one memory that just came to me was this is like, it must have been like 2010 or something. I was doing Dallas Comic Con with him, and Tammy, him and Jenna were like, come and meet us for dinner. And he's like, okay. I'm like, okay, what's the room? And so I'm walking to the room, and the person answers, and it's a guy in a towel. And he's like talking to me in Russian. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I was like, oh my God. And I walk away, and then I hear him like just laughing. He's like, it was his friend. He made him like pretend that.
But I think probably one of the best lines in the Power Ranger movie, there's a scene where Goldar and Ivan Ooze are in the top of the tower, right? And then the crane Zord's flying in, right? And Ivan Ooze goes, oh, there's the cute little pink ranger. And then Goldar goes, oh, you think she's cute too? I die every time I watch that. It's like great. Like that's the best. Because you know, back then it was like the Pink Ranger was everybody's crush. Yeah. Oh, you think she's cute too? And I always bust chops, Kerrigan's chops every time because he was the voice of Goldar. And anyway, I just thought it was so funny. I don't know why I brought that up, but there you go, kid. We all think the Pink Ranger's cute.
No, that was fun. That was funny. The movie. I'm a frog, yeah.
The construction fight. I loved it. I mean, I'm not a fighter, so that was the first fight. Like, we actually got to rehearse, and we got to rehearse for a long time. Yeah, we got to I felt the most confident, because, yeah, he remembers everything. If you want to know a movie line, go to Steve. Steve is like the pop culture movie line expert. But yeah, that was the part that I loved, because that was the one time we actually got time to rehearse, where on the TV show, they would literally go, you got 20 minutes, go over there, learn the fight, and we'll be, and we're like, oh. So for me, that was, a challenge, but the movie, I got to feel good, and yeah.
I guess I like being a little shrunken person. Wasn't I cute?
And then you started cheering for us. You're like, go Rangers, go Rangers! The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
I just come to America, so the first time I saw the movie was with them at the premiere, and it was really fun seeing Australia. I just come from there, so it was fun to see all that. But I love the line when Ivan Ooze says, "Ooh, where's my autograph book?" Mariska was being recast, and Gabrielle and I actually were in the same agency. But I mean, she was so perfect for that role, and it wasn't meant to be. I'm so happy that I didn't get the role.
Right, your role was far more substantial over time. And
Devin or whatever, I don't remember when it came out, but they were like, you'll be too scared. And I was like, no, I won't. I was so badly wanting to go that I did not let myself be scared watching the movie, even when the guy's face was melting. It did not bother me. So yeah, I did see it in the theater.
I don't know if I saw it in the theater, but I do remember him eating a fly. There's that scene where it's like a fly that just lands on his mouth, and he just keeps going, and goes in, and it's like, what? That's a real actor. So I was pretty nervous working with him. I got to see an actual professional.
Yeah.
Not that we weren't.
We weren't, trust me.
But he was definitely.
They definitely threw us in the deep end. We had never done any acting before, act. But actually, Paul Freeman was very generous. He was we were more energized working with him because we were bouncing off him, and it allowed him to be able to bounce off of us as well. And that scene ended up being really great because because the way that he was, the way he would lead our characters. So I liked it a lot.
Give it up for the cast! So they did the same thing again at breakfast, and they're going to be at their tables, but we're going to do a group selfie up here. So if you want to
I gotta be careful. Sometimes I write Goldberg on there.
Was it? We just saw Sean Weiss, Mighty Ducks as Goldberg, and of course Josh in the all-time favorite Heavyweights. And he will check out my channel. Good to see him out and about and doing conventions. And he is doing a comedy tour, I think this weekend or soon. I'll put a screenshot right here. And if you're in town, you can go check that out. Actually, my first time seeing him was at the Comedy Store in LA. We were meeting Pauly Shore doing a set, and he was walking out. So that was it. That was Rangerstop and Pop Convention. Cool meeting everybody. And we'll show autographs right here. Hope you enjoyed. It was just a day trip to Atlanta. Not as crazy as MomoCon as far as crowds, but very cool. Erin was probably a highlight because she freaked out over the Disney vacation planning video. That was cool. And good meeting, of course, Goldberg, as always. And the few others we saw, Rita as well, and Spider-Man. So hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe, share with the movie convention lover. Until next time, keep collecting.